innings least. The Celtic management team, I can tell you're watching on, very proud just now. And Scott Brown receives the Scottish...
Good Scotty boy! Hey! Come on, Hips!
Silver at last for Celtic. It must have felt like an eternity for them.
Hey, on Mealy boy!
Since they last won a trophy.
Come on, Celts!
4 years since they last won the Scottish Cup. They have it back. Oh, nobody can grudge it for Neil Lennon. He will milk this moment, that's for sure. And that trophy will be shown off to the Celtic supporters who are loving their party right now. Their new club anthem belting out over the PA system at Hampden Park. And at the moment, they just can't get enough of this. Well, it's a moment these players who may well go on to become multiple cup winners, they won't forget this. Scott Brown, who won the League Cup with Hibernian and has now captained Celtic to the Scottish Cup.
What a hoot!
The celebrations as this
come on!
push Neil Lennon
hey!
podium. What a moment it is for them.
Fucking dancer!
A successful season for Celtic, Craig. I know Neil Lennon has said that because they lost out in the league, they lost out to Rangers in the League Cup final here. But first full season as manager, winning something, it's got to be deemed a success, doesn't it?
Well, it's a fantastic finish. Celtic will never accept losing the league title a success, but I think major progress has been made. Players like Kyle, etc., Commons coming in, showing they can play in the SPL, no problem at all. Possibility of money to spend in the summer, maybe one or two being added to the squad. We know they've got strength and depth, they've added quality, and on their day, they're an exciting team to watch.
A 35th Scottish Cup triumph for Celtic. And but for the slip-up in Inverness, they may well have had the double. Scott Brown's with Jonathan.
Scott, congratulations. How much does this make up for missing out in the SPL?
I wouldn't say it's made up for it, but it's made it a little bit better.
How did you gauge the Celtic performance today? It seemed very controlled against a very tough Liverpool side.
It wasn't the best performance overall, but at the end of the day, we won and we won the cup. That was the main priority.
These fans have given you a great reception.
Tell him, Scotty boy.
How much does it mean to you and the rest of the players to give them that silverware?
Yeah, that was the aim at the end of the season there. When we lost the league, we needed to give them something back, and especially that, the manager as well, he deserves it.
And Dermot Desmond has told us that he wants to get Neil Lennon on a long-term contract. I think that's exactly what you and the rest of the players want.
Yeah, I think all the players have been saying it in the press for the last week or two now. We're delighted for the backroom staff as well.
Well played today, Scott.
For Celtic, a record 35th Scottish Cup win in a record 54th final. Let's get a word with Craig Levine. Motherwell set out to try and stop Celtic for a large part. That succeeded, but in the end there was no stopping them.
No, and the game plan as such we saw right from the start was to play with that holding midfield player to stop, to protect the centre backs, to try and get in Celtic's faces in midfield, win the ball back. But they just didn't use the ball well enough to create goal-scoring situations. John mentioned there was one shot. It was a fantastic effort by Danny, hit the crossbar, and I can't remember really them having another, real goal-scoring opportunity. And I know towards the end they threw the second striker on, and effectively they lost the goal after that as well. So they tried very hard, and yeah, that's pretty obvious from what we saw.
Fucking shot, Levy!
The quality in the last third of the park because Celtic had problems there.
Just the chat about whether Celtic played as well as they could do. They have done this season. They played brilliantly near the end of the season, but they didn't have to play the best they did. Motherwell needed the top players, the creative players to play well, turn up to some degree. Humphrey and Murphy. There was no way they were going to win unless those players had big games. And it would have been a real proud shame for Celtic how well they played for the entirety of the season had they not got silverware today. The correct team won today. They weren't the underdogs, but the correct team won today.
And Neil Lennon deserves it. You know, he's had a tough time of it this season. Losing out, you know, in the League Cup final, and then losing out to the league right at the last minute. Two cruel ways of losing. And you know, it's befitting that he wins.
Go on, Neely boy.
And let's hope things off the field will calm down from the ridiculous level he got to, because he doesn't deserve it. No one deserves it.
There's no place for it, Rob. There's no place in football for what Neil's had to be subjected to, you know. And he's a football manager. He's won his first trophy now. He's got the full back, and as you can see from absolutely idolising. He's one of the, they see him as one of their own, and there's no way, you know, these threats to his life and everything else will force him to leave. He said it himself. He loves his job. This will be the first trophy of many, and as I said before the game, this is a great positive finish for Celtic to the season. Disappointed in Europe, disappointed to win the league, to lose the League Cup, and obviously
fantastic way to end. It's been
a
really good season in terms of where we want to take the club.
What does it mean to you, especially these fans have given you such a great affection all season? What does it mean for you personally to give them the silverware?
The only success about those who play and those who pay. The players have been magnificent this season, and so are these guys. They will make this club special. It's a very proud day for us all involved with the club, and we hope it's the start of more silverware in the future.
Well, Dermot Desmond has told us that he wants to get you on a long-term contract. Told us at the floor of the game. I think that's something you'll be just desperately wanting to sign.
Well, of course, I love the club, I love the job, I love what I do. I'm really pleased with the progress and the quality that we've brought into the club, and we want to improve next year. Not just for Scotland, Scottish football, but maybe going to Europe as well. But Mr. Desmond's been a great supporter. He's given me great advice throughout my time as a manager, as is Peter Lowell and John Reid. So I couldn't have had more support in the background. Really.
Pleased with last performance today.
Delighted. Second half, we had control of the game for long periods where I'd like us to be a bit more clinical. We're trying to walk the ball in at times, but you can see the quality we've got. We scored two great goals. Unfortunate with the second one, but I think overall we thoroughly deserved the win today. Thank you.
Neil Lennon said last weekend it's not the end, but it's the beginning, and this is a launch pad, isn't it, Pat, for Celtic to move on to bigger things?
It is. As we've been saying all day, he's building a squad there. You need more than a year to build it. This looks to me like a squad that's going to go places.